did it, y'all. I did it. She messaged me. Caught me an asshole right off the bat, first thing in the morning. I was like, okay. And then I sent her a little heartfelt goodbye message, like, hey, look, chill, because it ain't worth it. I put a song attached to it called I'm Better as a Memory Than I Am Your Man. Anyway, I went on past that. I let it, because that's manipulation. But anyway, she texted me back and said, I could really use your help right now, this, that, and the other. And now, keep in mind, this woman has cheated on me. This woman has entertained me while she's been involved. I mean, just drug me along. Like, completely drugged me along. Today Alright, gentlemen. This morning she hit me up with, I could use your help. At first I was like, okay, but I'm not getting any cars. I'm not getting into any cars. Nobody's driving me anywhere. And second, what was it? Oh, I finally said, get your man to do it. This is your man's job. It's not my fucking job. I said, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm setting boundaries here. You can't call me and ask me to help you do all kind of crazy weird shit. And then get in your car that woman's been in 8 wrecks. I ain't getting in her fucking car, man. I have a phobia of cars. When I was 16, my buddy and I was driving around through Van Buren, Arkansas, and we hit a corner. It was a 15-mile-an-hour corner. We were doing like 65. We uprooted 2 trees. We were going that way, but when it was over, the car was pointed that way. That's how many times we rolled and flipped, and God only knows what. We uprooted 2 trees, everything. Landed on some railroad tracks. I went into the hospital. Was a mad, crazy fool. My mom was there. All these nuns were there. I was cussing and screaming and yelling. I had a dislocated hip. And with that hip, I ended up in a wheelchair for a little bit. I mean, I didn't necessarily have to be in a wheelchair, but it was better than being on crutches, and it would heal better. So, and I had the support system. All my friends would carry me. We lived on the 2nd story of these apartment complex. I was 16. I didn't live at home. And my friends would all, because we were young, we gangbangers and shit. There's a lot of us, They would carry my wheelchair up with me in it to the 2nd floor. And we left the place like 6 or 7 times a fucking day or more. And they would just do this every time. Never had a problem. Anyway, but I had to set boundaries with that woman today. I said, no, I won't be doing that. I gotta set boundaries. That's something for your man to do. You get the one who's better than me, and you have him do that shit. Because if he's better than me, he got time for that. I don't have time for that. I'd rather sit here, drink my fucking beer, smoke my motherfucking Zaza or whatever they call the shit. And I ain't, nah, hell no. Hell no. I was born tonight, but not last night, baby. Anyway, I know it seems like I'm being mean and cruel, but I feel like I had to set boundaries because you ain't loving me. Talking about being friends and shit. Bitch, you used to tell me you love me and beg me to marry you. Now you talking about we're friends and shit. or friends and shit. Okay. Well, get your man to do it. That's all I'm saying. Get your man to do it. Because I'm done doing boyfriend duties for a woman. I'm not even, and I ain't gonna be crude and say the obvious, but everybody with an imagination knows if I ain't doing this, I ain't getting a kiss, I ain't getting love, I ain't getting loved on, I ain't getting. Why am I doing boyfriend shit? I'm not going to. Anyway, the point of this video was to say I set boundaries today. I set boundaries. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. It's part of my healing, setting boundaries. Realizing what's good for me and what is not. I can't keep letting that motherfucker just run over me like a freight train over a goddamn penny. Flatten me out, I ain't worth a fucking thing. Fuck that. Anyway. Rant, 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 rant. I sound like the penguin. Rant,